Novice Meow, the beginning of the Doram journey. If every human adventurer in Ragnarok Mobile begins as a novice, then the Doram have their own version of that humble beginning. The Novice Meow, small, cute, and probably much more dangerous than it looks. Novice Meow is the starting class for Doram characters, the adorable feline race introduced to Midgard from the mysterious Lasagna region. Just like the human novice, a Novice Meow begins without a specialized combat role, no legendary abilities, no overwhelming equipment, just a little Doram ready to discover the world. But there's something particularly charming about the idea of a tiny cat setting out on the same dangerous adventure as the human heroes of Midgard. While humans begin their journey as inexperienced adventurers, the Doram have an entirely different cultural background. They come from Lasagna, a land surrounded by enormous tomatoes, cheese, lush vegetation, and a civilization built around the Doram people. Their appearance may make them look harmless, but don't let the cute face fool you. Doram can become incredibly powerful. As the Novice Meow progresses, the character eventually develops into one of the specialized Doram paths, gaining access to abilities based around the unique characteristics of the race. And that's what makes the Novice Meow interesting. It represents the beginning of a completely different adventure. A human novice looks at Midgard as a newcomer. A Novice Meow is a newcomer from an entirely different culture. The two may begin their journeys in very different places, but eventually they can stand alongside each other against the same monsters, MVPs, and threats threatening Midgard. There is also something fitting about the name. The human version is simply called Novice. The Doram version gets the playful title Novice Meow, immediately reminding you that you're playing something fundamentally different. It takes one of Ragnarok's most iconic concepts, the inexperienced beginner, and turns it into something uniquely Doram. And just like the human novice, the Novice Meow isn't meant to impress you with overwhelming strength. It's about potential. Today, you're a tiny cat with barely any experience. Tomorrow, you could become one of the strongest Doram warriors in the game. You might eventually face terrifying MVPs, explore dangerous dungeons, and travel across the same world that human adventurers have explored for generations. But every journey has to start somewhere. For the Doram, it starts with a little cat, a Novice Meow. And perhaps that's the most appropriate way to begin the story of the Doram. Small paws, big world, endless things to discover. Lots of space to grow to represent the Doram race as the one and only. And an entire adventure waiting ahead.